really well.
Right, there's big money at stake here. This is the semi-final stage, and CHUANG Chih-Yuan, he is so quick. He's had this ability since very young. Timo BOLL can stretch that left hand so far away and counter. In terms of their strategies, I tell you what, he needs to stretch out there because Chih-Yuan is really determined. He's played him several times, but I tell you, this kill zone game is a warm-up. And at the moment, 2-all. There's nothing at stake with the kill zone, as we've said before. It only comes in a moment of time after this when the real intensity happens. But at 3-all, they're only playing to 5 in this warm-up kill zone, but I tell you, you'd think it was a match already, wouldn't you? Oh, you beauty! The left hand really comes into play there, beautifully down that line. 4-3, it's game point for the kill, and that is it. 5-3, now the real action begins. You can't read much into that little warm-up, can you? But hey, it's a great exhibition.
It is, and they're both getting their games going, so we're going to see the real McCoy now.
Indeed. Well, I have to say, CHUANG Chih-Yuan was superb in round 2 and in round 4, and we can see the way in which he stands back from the table. It doesn't phase him. He comes on really strongly underneath and over the top. Timo BOLL, unbelievable. He's got this left-hand shake-hand grip, and just look at the power that you see all the time from CHUANG Chih-Yuan. Absolutely brilliant, brilliant stuff. I have to keep my voice down a little bit here as this just get ready to start the match proper. But, look at the drama, the intensity of the play into the body there works out for CHUANG Chih-Yuan. Maybe we'll see that during the game as well. He is a very, very special player. The family heritage is at stake here because both his parents were absolutely from the top draw. Look at that. That's excitement. Timo. We're back to the live now. There was that first draw, 8-11, 10-11, and then it was a brilliant fight back and finished off with a kill zone 6-5. But here we go. This is the match. That's the first point. Timo BOLL. Tactically, Jill, how are we going to see this?
Well, both these players will be looking to get in with aggressive strokes, both backhand and forehand, but not a bad start, is it?
Great start for Timo. And very exciting for the crowd here. They've watched the women's singles. They're now watching big, big power play from the boys. Oh, what a shot. Both ways, backhand. Absolutely dynamic reflexes, both sides. But look at them for a forehand into the corner. 1-2. Oh, he's done it again. Even more impressive because it was on the back of a really big rally.
Yeah, and they take the ball so early and they hit the ball so hard. It's sometimes difficult to see on television screen, but it is going very fast.
Great work. CHUANG Chih-Yuan picks up 3 points in a row, and again I remind you, look at that clock down at the bottom of the screen. 24 minutes. It will have an impact, but that's lovely step forward. He doesn't need to be invited twice, does he? He really is such a good reader of the game.
Yeah, anything loose, you know, both players are going to try and step in and execute a strong ball.
Love it, well played, Timo. It was so fast. I mean, in real time, we're no more than, what, 9-10 meters back. We can't even see it at that speed. I tell you, it's so difficult. So you imagine what it's like standing at the table.
Yes, it'll be coming fast and furious. As you said, John, we're not that far away, but we're still sometimes difficult to see the ball.
Let 4-all.
Oh, yes. Absolutely excellent.
Good service there and following. Good third ball. by Chuan.
JJ looking on again with real interest. A big star, of course, not just for his table tennis play, but of course he's married into one of the great actress of China as well, so enormous enthusiasm here. Oh, unlucky, just below the height of the table, and he just was deceived a little bit. Timo normally participates in that kind of rally, he loves them. 5-6. And again, leaning on the backhand side.
Yeah, I mean, Timo served then, but Chuan came in there with that good flick.
He is quite experienced, of course, in terms of the German style of play. Plays for SV Werder Bremen in their club league there, but just that took the edge, did it? Must have. Let's have a look at it. Let's have a look.
Yeah, well, he put his hand up, so he's acknowledging his good fortune there.
Yeah. So it was reversed from 8-5 to 7-6, and now 6-8. Timo shaking his head a little bit. He knows he's got to be at his best to challenge Chuang. Oh, there's another edge. Happy with that.
Yeah, well, they all count, don't they?
They certainly do. And more importantly for Timo, his dad is here supporting him as well.
9-7.
Just introduced to him this morning at breakfast, and it's really good when the families come around. Keep following after a career of success. He's still interested in his son.
10-7.
Right, well, Chuang has done really, really well. He's actually fought off everything that Timo's thrown at him, whacked at him. 10-7, 3 game points. And that's it, it's 11-7. So, after less than, 20 minutes to go now, they will the clock will be stopped, of course, in the break, but that's a really good performance. Very, very impressive from Chuang.
Yes, he stepped up there, he played his strokes, he played them round the table, into the body, down the line. Excellent play there from Chuan.
Second game.
Well, in 2002, Chuang, he got to 3 finals on the Pro Tour. That was 15 years ago, and he just keeps getting better. Silver medal at the Asian Games. Also participated in the World Cup. He's got a really, really good pedigree. First point on the board then for Timo Boll. Flick didn't come off there, so at love 2, Timo doesn't need charity, I can tell you. He will fight really hard. There you go. Oh, it was stuck. Look at that. What a sportsman. Huh? Unbelievable.
Yeah, always sportsmanship from Timo. Not sure if the umpire saw that, but he told them it touched.
That is fantastic. That is really, really impressive. Anybody watching this who's not that familiar with table tennis got to note his wonderful generosity of spirit. Yeah, lovely backhand into the corner. A little bit of extra bounce on that.
Yeah, a lot of spin on there. Took that just a little bit later, so he imparted a bit more spin.
It would have been lovely to see it on a positive shot rather than an error, but it was still a brilliant rally, Jill.
Yeah, great combination. Backhands and forehands by both players.
2-4.
The intensity of it again, it's everything, every part of the fibre of the body is in that shot. Here we go again, this time Timo Boll is successful. I love the way that they are standing as close as they possibly dare to the table and still whacking it. Chuang disappointed. Look at that for play. It wasn't just the final shot, it was the penultimate shot that he played, wasn't it? It was absolutely superb. There it is. That little lobby, spinny, whatever you call it, Jill, I don't know.
Well, they're just changing the pace and the spin. Keep the opponent guessing. Great play there by Timo.
And of course, with that impact, of the point. Chuang just loses a little bit of concentration and then suddenly 7-2 down. Okay, now Timo looking up at the lights. That's very natural, of course, because he rarely misses a shot on the backhand like that. It's 3-7. Fabulous. Oh my goodness, what a recovery from CHUANG Chih-Yuan. And even Timo must be really admiring that. That was beautiful because it was a fabulous placing. Look at that.
Great footwork there around the table. So fit, strong legs. That's what you need to play table tennis.
Total body experience and, as you say, fitness levels absolutely supreme. I mean, we're talking two 36-year-olds here. Were you still playing at 36, Jill?
No, I stopped at 33.
Okay. Okay, off the tape and away. Timo BOLL is going to level it up here. That's what we want to see. That's for sure. Oh, the block backhand into the middle. No one expected that, least of all CHUANG Chih-Yuan. It's 10-4. Excellent, excellent situation here for Timo BOLL. He's done it, 11-4. It's one game more with 15 minutes left in the match at the moment. The first semi-final of the men's competition. And, well, it's just stunning watching the master, Timo BOLL, coming back all the time. He's so resilient. Great to hear. Let's hear what Michael's got to say.
Can he wait for you? But you will solve. Only this receive and this reverse is okay against his forehand. Come on.
Well, your hearing must be better than mine then, Jill, but I couldn't hear what you said there.
No, I couldn't hear what he said.
But this is fantastic. Everyone, wherever you are in the world, you have to admire the gladiators at the table here. CHUANG will serve. Second game. Fabulous back. It's so pacey. So much top as well on it. Excellent. And love two now. Timo will hope to get it back.
Yeah, two good serves there from CHUANG. Good serves and follow up, so that's good for him. See what Timo can do now with his services.
What he can do is to leave him stranded from the backhand. Unbelievable magician. Look at that. What a shot.
Yeah, it's great placement.
Just that little bit of extra on the forehand from CHUANG to force the error. 3-1. Did I say game 2? I meant game 3. It's 1-1, of course.
It is, yes.
Everything's moving very quickly. 14 minutes left. CHUANG, this is a big game. Very important, because if you're in catch-up situation, it's much tougher. That's excellent.
Yeah, good play there, good placement.
I really do run out of superlatives when we see play like that. Unbelievable. Really, I remember seeing him in Bremen at the World Team Championships there, and I was open-mouthed the whole time. Quite spectacular. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, he might have just touched the tape there, forcing the error, but I tell you, just look at the pace, even when we see it from above.
Yeah, you take the ball so early.
He's levelled up.
Yep. Sorry, it doesn't bounce high. He takes it more or less straight off the bounce, so it comes through very, very quick.
And his reaction time, I tell you, split-second reaction time, getting and anticipating. That's the great thing. He's got such extraordinary ability to read where the next shot's coming from. 4-5. That's 4 in a row. Oh, well, he'll be annoyed with that because he was all over it. Absolutely reading it well. I think he left it, didn't he? Maybe not.
I don't think he quite got out of the way quick enough.
Yeah, well played. Chuang is not going to go away in a hurry, I tell you. He's like a buzzy bee around you, or a wasp. That's a more annoying thing, isn't it, that flies. 6-all. This is a really rare. Of course, they can take a little towel down, a few seconds, as opposed to the team competition where time is absolutely vital. There's a bit more leeway here, but it's still against the clock. Look at this, less than 12 minutes left. 6-all. Chuang with the serve. All to play for here, that's for sure. Timo BOLL picks up another beautiful point right into the corner, into the body as well, because he's not quick enough on the backside. 6-7. Great work. Gee, I tell you what, it's like a windmill the way that hand comes through.
Yeah, it was sort of mid-table there, and he just stepped in to make that winner. Chuang, so 7-all now.
Yeah, this is building excitement, I tell you. This is huge excitement. Great patience there by Timo went for the winner. But I tell you, he did show great patience. His blocking returns was stunning. And then he just got a bit greedy with that forehand. Oh dear.
Didn't miss by much.
No, it didn't. Look at the action on that service, the sideways motion as well. That's a really, really important point. CHUANG Chih-Yuan, we cannot ignore him, that's for sure. Look at him, 9-7 after 7-all. 10 minutes just over, 10.5 minutes left in this match. Oh, well, credit to Timo then.
Yeah, just change of receiver service there. Did something a little bit different.
9-8 still, yeah. Still in charge at the moment, Chuang. Timo desperate to get one. And he's missed it, it's 10-8. 8-10. And there's a lot of support from the boy from Karlsson in Taiwan, Chinese Taipei. They really are. Oh, look at Timo. He knows it's not just the money, it's the pride, it's everything at stake here. He hasn't beaten this guy in the T2 competition so far. But he's got a chance to get back to level. In fact, 2 chances still for Chuang, because even if it's level at 10, it will only go to 11 points. That's the T2 format. And that is 10-all. What a fight back here by Timo BOLL. He is the original never say die guy, right?
He certainly is. Well, we've seen him in other tournaments when he's been way down and come back and won.
Right, this is it. Game point. Do or die. Here we go. Here we go. 11-10. CHUANG Chih-Yuan. And I got a feeling there that JJ Jialiang was definitely complimenting him on that. That is a big hit. Just look at that. What a way to finish. What a game.
Certainly was. I mean, Timo BOLL came back there. Make it 10-all, but Chuang played brilliant there.
Did you hear him say, even I understood, Chayo, Chayo, as he left. Chayo, more oil, more fire. I'm not happy with you, come on. He's actually worked out, CHUANG Chih-Yuan did a lot of his training. His mum and dad sent him to China to improve. Well, he's certainly showing great style here. Timo BOLL in the 4th game takes the first point. This is so important. Watch when we see the graphic of the score, look at the timer. There it is, 8 minutes. Oh, what a backhand.
Oh, great backhand there. Very quick. Great winner on the diagonal.
Again, lots of things on potential point at the moment, because we... Okay, well done. Yep, love 3.
Yeah.
If Chuang gives up this game and becomes 2-all, there's still time to win it. So it's the pressure's really on Timo BOLL to to get as many points as early as he can, which he's doing at the minute. There's another one for 4.
Yeah, when you're 4-0 down and you're on the clock, Timo will be trying to win this game as early as possible. So he's got the opportunity to play another one, or part of a one.
4.
Yep.
1.
Yeah, that's another good point, Jill, because if whatever the score is, when the buzzer goes for time complete, that is the final score. If it's
1, 5.
if there's a big important division point on it, then as we had in the first, there's a sudden death point. 1-5, looking good for Germany and for Timo Boll at the moment. Fantastic shot. Wow, from the middle. He's so quick, as you said before. What? That's not an easy shot, is it? Leaning away like that. My goodness. What footwork. Timo was hurt by that. They're not practicing. I tell you what, this is for real. This is for money. And this is a really big... I saw his dad clapping even louder than anybody else there. Timo Boll is absolutely firing on all 4 cylinders. I should say 6 cylinders probably. BMW and all, and maybe Mercedes, who knows.
7-2.
That is very good, very impressive. Who belongs to the Monday Club? Oh, clever.
3, 7.
Yeah, popped up there. Stepped in and executed that winner.
He forced that scenario though. It was beautifully developed, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Very
definitely.
Very clever from Chuang. 3-7. Yeah, again.
4.
Popped up there, I think, from service. It's unlike Timo to not to receive a little bit tighter. Taps the pressure.
Well, yes, indeed, because it's now 7-5. He's at least got the ball in his own hands now. It's a must-win for Timo Boll. He's got to level this up at 2-all to stand a chance. Chuang will be fighting for life here, I can tell you.
7-5.
It was a desperate retrieving exercise just now. Can he do it again?
7-5.
450 and counting.
Reverse serve again for that winner.
Yeah, that was clever, brilliant stuff from Timo. We know it's going all over the world. We've got streaming as well on the website, and that was another big service. 2 great services.
Yeah, I mean, same action, but slightly different spin on the ball. Just changed it the last minute, kept his opponent guessing.
Ho, ho, ho! You beauty! 6-9 is not done yet, that's for sure. Just look at this beforehand. Because it was below the height of the table, he hadn't a clue where it was going.
Yeah, and he just changed his wrist at the last minute.
That's a great shot, though, and forcing the error off the table. 10-6. Timo Boll, less than 4 minutes left. So we could be having everything on the last without the killer. Without the killer. That's it. It's 11-6. 3:45 on the clock. And that's likely to be then a game that goes to fruition with less than 11 points. Not much you can say except what a great game that was for Timo Boll. I'm sure that Michael won't be trying to teach Timo to suck eggs either. There's not much you can say to him. He's been there, done it. Right.
No, he knows the tactics and everything.
The clock is absolutely vital here. And every point is vital. That is a big one. First point. It's going to be, I'm absolutely certain, it will be a question of who's got most points at the end of the time down. 1-all. 2-all, 1-all, 2:43 left. Well, it's anybody's guess. Seriously, we can't divide them. The scoreboard can't divide them, and we certainly can't in terms of impressive play. Look at that! Oh! Timo celebrates, but I tell you what, it could easily have gone the other way.
Yeah, that was brilliant table tennis there. He was away from the table. Balloon defence, and then he came in with a great winner. That was fantastic table tennis.
Extraordinary, and there's another one. That's a big, big division now at 2 minutes left. 1-3. Chuang has got to fight. Now, is Timo going to play conservatively? No way, he doesn't know how to play conservatively. He's going to really punish. There you go again. Attacking down the middle. 4-1, 1-4.
Yeah, that was great placement there.
Superb, and listen to the crowd. They are great Timo Boll fans as well. 141, 1-4. He's missed that one. Oh, this is disaster for CHUANG Chih-Yuan. Listen, they're all wearing the yellow gear as well. I can see them. Oh, very good. Right, 135. Timo will serve. He's surely got this if he just keeps his concentration. He's missed that one. There's still time. There's still time for Chuang to come back. We have been caught out several times in this T2 series. You cannot take anything for granted. 5-2. You'd assume Timo Boll has got control. But that's only because of this unbelievable play. Come on!
He swapped hands!
He swapped hands? Let's have a look at it. Left, left, left. No, he's gone right-handed. No! Oh my goodness, that has got to be the rally and the shot of the tournament. Just look at him go. Unbelievable. That is extraordinary. And it's down, but wow, what a rally. I'm still quivering from it. 35 seconds left. Wow, dear oh dear. 3-6. Chuang has got little time. He's got to get on with it. We've got a ball that's out at the side. Of course, they don't have to keep the same ball. Right, 3-6. We now stop the move on with the clock at 26 seconds. 27 seconds, and that is another huge point. But we'll be talking about that particular rally so many times again, even after this tournament. I tell you, that was stunning, and it's all now. Timo Boll, 10-9. You can count it down wherever you are in Germany. I tell you what, you've got a finalist here. Absolutely superb, and there you go. 3-9. Timo Boll wins his first semi-final of the T2 Men's Championship. He's done it in extraordinary style, and he has made probably the shot of the tournament, if not the shot of the year. Quite amazing. 9-3, absolutely amazing. Timo Boll, the German favourite, Weihnachten, will be celebrated in style. He's going through to the final. What a play. If we can pick up that moment when he moved from left hand to right hand, I don't know whether we can find it, but I tell you what, that was unbelievable. Jill Parker looked at me as if I was a ghost. She'd never seen anything like it before. What do you say, Jill?
Well, that was fantastic table tennis, and Timo Boll at his best, but I've never seen him play right-handed.
So T2 has provided huge surprises, but never to that extent. The 36-year-old came up with an amazing, not only did he swap hands, he made the winner down the line as well with it. That was the most extraordinary thing. Timo, there's the match stats, was superb. 48 points won, although he lost the first game, he came out on top in every respect there. Chuang put up a great, great fight, but ultimately, the legend that is Timo Boll came through with unbelievable style and won it brilliantly.
Fit for a final now, wasn't it? So, Chhuang Chih-Yuan, for him, it was not to be in this men's championship playoff. But let's get his input on the battle that we just witnessed just now. 有点可惜，对不对？错过了这个机会踏入决赛。你对刚才的那场战斗有什么想法呢？
可能今天在前三板上出了一些问题吧。那我感觉，自己状态打的还是反正尽力了嘛，感觉还行。对。
对，我们看你的表现真的是有蒸蒸日上，而且越来越厉害，越来越恐怖。可是最后那边呢，是哪里失手了？
就在前三板上面，就是接发球上，可能今天失误比较多吧。
So Chhuang Chih-Yuan thinks that he presented an absolutely fantastic performance, and I think everyone that watched that battle just now can agree. However, it was such a match that was so close with such a slight margin as well. And in the end, it went to Timo BOLL, who booked his spot in the final. That was amazing. What do you think of the challenge that was presented to you by Chhuang Chih-Yuan?
Oh my gosh, I thought in the first set I couldn't handle his tempo. It was too quick for me. And I tried to play a little bit different tactics. Michael gave me some good advices, and that was the key, I think.
What did Michael say, and how did you recover from that?
Yeah, I have to put him a little bit more under pressure, especially when I receive, and that's what I tried to do. And I played really on a very high level in the end. Even with the right hand, I hit some shots, and that was necessary. Yeah.
We're looking forward to see more of that in the final for the men's championship. So you will be featured in the men's championship as well as team championships. Let's talk about your expectations.
Yeah, it's always nice to play for a team, and especially a final. Everyone is under a special pressure, and everyone fights for each other. So we are all for one and one for all, and that's why I believe we will win tomorrow.
Last question. Who do you want to meet in the men's final? Jun Mizutani or Dimitrij Ovtcharov?
It's hard to say. I've played Dima a lot of times already in the final. Mostly I lost. So I would love to take a revenge.
All right. Regardless, we will find out who you'll meet. But first, we find out who will meet Feng Tianwei in the women's championship. So that's next.